Riding on the bus at 12 years old, past 12 zodiac houses, a friend drowned me in dialogue, shapes, dimensions. Submerged me, howling ocean, conceptual thought, what ifs, till my brain could hardly breathe from asking questions of what lay beyond. He said, well, the second dimension is like a flat piece of paper, but we live in the third. The demiurge folds origami. Takes a paper universe, pulls front and back in opposite directions, creates extra space, see, that's a new dimension. Third from the second, they say we can do the same with reality, maybe. If we slide a razor between the seams, we can pull it apart, see the fourth from the third. And we decided the fourth dimension must be time. Because time seemed the natural choice, and sitting on torn vinyl seats, poor kids on a school bus. The best answer 2 12-year-olds could find for what exists beyond existence. A year later, I moved away. Couldn't sleep, lying in the dark, 13-year-old indigo, maybe. Year 2000, new millennium, my first teenage year, Greek geometry just came to me. Didn't bother turning on the light, walked over to the wall in the dark, drew Eureka with my fingertip. 1 point, vertex, a zero-dimensional object. 2 points, line segment, first-dimensional object. 4 points, square, second-dimensional object. 8 points, cube, third-dimensional object. So whatever lies beyond the third dimension must be 16 points, hypercube, a fourth-dimensional object. Do you see the points double? Do you see the points double each time? Crown chakra, mid-sagittal plane. They're not arbitrary, they're vertices, do you see? Blink your third eyelash. A vertex is where edges and faces come to a single point, like 2 12-year-olds converging on a theory for what is, before following separate edges and faces, paths to new places in the untold shape of things. 16 points, hypercube, a fourth-dimensional object bound by 8 Dungeons & Dragons hyperplanes. At each edge, 3 Nintendo GameCubes and 3 Square soft releases intersect. At each vertex, 4 cubes, 6 squares, and 4 edges meet. Jack Kirby, Tales of Suspense, number 79 through 81. A Tesseract consists fully of 8 cubes, 24 squares, 32 edges, 16 vertices, taking aim, Avengers Volume 1, number 386 through 388. But because humans can't see the extraspatial dimension that allows for the Tesseract's existence, and on the school bus we call it time. If we saw the Tesseract's projection in 3-dimensional reality, we would never see it 4th-dimensionally. Can you see time? We'd only see various 3-dimensional shapes depending on orientation. Cell first, we would see a cube. Face first, we would see a cuboid. Edge first, we would see a hexagonal prism. Vertex first, a rhombic dodecahedron. Like childhood, adolescence, coming of age, adulthood, middle age, senescence, seniority. And even if we walked all the way around, we would only see these shapes like human bodies. Convinced they were just 3-dimensional shapes, just normal 3-dimensional shapes like human bodies. We wouldn't even see other possible shapes like souls, consciousness, who knows, unless the Tesseract shifted orientation to awaken. No matter how much we move, we cannot change what we see, unless the Tesseract wills it, the universe, and to me. This is a great metaphor for human perception. How we see so one-sidedly a cyclops, thinking our way the only way, a fascist. And even if fate wills it, vision shifts and we see another way, a third eye, we still don't see all at once, omniscience meaning all science. We still don't see the Tesseract for what it truly is, God. And if we could see God, we would only see we are all gods. That the Tesseract is only one side of a shape made of many Tesseracts. Like electromagnetism, gravity, the strong force, the weak force. Like electromagnetism, gravity, the strong force, and the weak force. Tesser meaning 4, actus meaning ray. Life is nothing more than a 4-act array. Tesser meaning 4, actus meaning ray. Life is nothing more than a 4-act array.
I think you know what. It's been a soul walk here.